Hi, everyone. You know how there are times in life when suddenly everything changes, everything turns on a dime unexpectedly? We could say we're in those times now for all of us. Well, I was once in Dusseldorf, Germany in 1999, having just arrived for a leadership conference there. I was so excited to be there. I was unpacking my things in the most beautiful hotel where I was staying. And suddenly I got a phone call late at night. It was probably around 10:30. And it was from a doctor in England. He asked, "Are you Julie Tara?" I said, "Yes, I am." And he said, "Well, I'm your mother's doctor. She's had a perforated stomach ulcer and she's in a coma. If you want to see her alive, you need to get here within the next 24 hours." Can you imagine my reaction? I was like, wait, what? How? Who? What's going on here? I was beside myself. So I booked the first flight out of Dusseldorf to London and jumped on that plane first thing the next morning, crying my eyes out in the line, waiting to get on the plane. Got on the plane, cried all the way to London, got off the plane, got on a bus, went to the train station, got on a train, went on the train from London down to Exeter in Devon. From there, I had to get another bus to get myself to the hospital. Finally, I got to Exeter Hospital. And when I got up there, they said, "Well, your mother's still in a coma." I walked in the room. I cannot tell you the shock of seeing my mom. She looked like she'd already passed over. She definitely looked like she wasn't going to make it. Now, luckily for me, I had one product with me from a company called Niken, and it was this product. This is a Mag Duo. Now, this is a magnetic solution for our health. If I spin one of the balls, the other ball spins, but there is nothing connecting the two in between. That's just plastic. So I took these out of my handbag and diligently I started spinning them around my mother's body, especially around her head, around her face, around her neck, and then of course around her stomach, and then around her entire body from tip to toe. And I kept doing this over and over and over again. What I can tell you is that within minutes, not really minutes, but within an hour, 2 hours, and then 3 hours, what I saw was extraordinary. I wish I had it on film because you wouldn't believe me, but I saw it. Literally, the color started coming back, returning to her face, to her hands. Her body started getting warmer to the touch. Eventually, she started awakening up out of this unconscious coma state. And within a day or two, and I kept doing this all day long, as much as when I was awake, she came fully back to consciousness. Within a week, my mother had left the hospital and went home, and she was well. You know, my mom lived for another 4 to 5 years. She passed in 2004, and it was from a completely unrelated incident. This really proved to me what I'd known already for 25 years, having used magnetic solutions for that long. Well, not at that point, but by now 25 years. By then, I guess it was 4 years I had used these products, wearing them, using them, wearing insoles, sleeping on a sleep system, drinking Pi Mag water, these different solutions for our health from nature. And I knew they worked because they'd worked on me, but I'd never, ever seen somebody come back from death or the brink of death to full on life again. I mean, it was hilarious. My mother was singing again by like the third day or maybe the second day after I got there. She was singing because she was a singer. So she loved to sing. So she was singing very loudly, I could say, in the ward. You know, I never met the doctor who called me, even though I asked to. He never seemed to be on duty. I don't know if he was embarrassed by the fact that he had said so certainly, "Your mother will be dead, and if you want to see her at all alive, you have to be here within 24 hours. I don't know, but no matter what, she was well again. We need the magnetic field of our earth. We cannot live without it. If we didn't have it, we'd die within 10 days. It is essential for our health, for our nourishment, for our living system, for our energy field. And that's all I was doing, was supporting her energy field so that that could then support her physical body. Not magic, and yet it's been used for centuries, because every tribe around our world knows Mother Gaia has our back. Do you know somebody who's suffering? Perhaps it's you. Perhaps it's someone you know and love. Perhaps it's a family member like my mom was for me. But if there is, and you need help and support, please contact me and we can talk about what I have learned over the last 25 years about these amazing solutions for your body, your mind, your spirit, and everybody else's. We all need a little help from our friends. There's nothing like a little help from the Earth's magnetic field. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.